This video's performance element is to understand the nature of business to show its contributions to society. And we will start by explaining the role of business in society. So business should always focus on their impact and interaction. And what that means is the role of business in society is to innovate and deliver products and services, to use resources efficiently so that the value is created, and to conduct operations so that they are performed profitably and accepted by society. So, impact and interaction are the two key words to keep in mind when explaining the role of business in society. The next performance indicator is to describe types of business activities. And 6 general types of business activities are generating ideas, raising capital, employing and training human resources, and buying and selling goods and services, marketing, and maintaining records. So, generating ideas is an important activity in that businesses must remain competitive with other firms. Businesses also need to raise capital to finance their operations. Another important business activity is employing and training human resources. Businesses also buy and sell goods and services, and marketing is how we provide and distribute goods and services wanted by the customers. And maintaining records can help us track performance and make decisions. Next, we will describe types of business models. So 4 main types of business models are manufacturer, distributor, retailer, and franchise. A manufacturer takes raw materials and creates a product out of them. He basically assembles pre-made components into a product, like a car manufacturer, and they may sell products directly to customers or outsource sales to another company. A distributor is any business that purchases products directly from a manufacturer for resale, either to retail outlets or directly to the public. For example, a car dealership would purchase vehicles from the manufacturer and sell them to the public. A retailer purchases product from a distributor or a wholesaler and then sells those products to the public. An online retailer example would be Amazon. A franchise can be a manufacturer, distributor, or retailer, but it depends on what type of franchise you purchase. And usually there's a franchisee who would adapt the business model of the franchisor. So a franchisor would be a large company, and they would set up multiple locations with which their business operates and where they can conduct transactions. And each individual location is known as a franchisee. Next, we will explain the organizational design of businesses. So the organizational design is the manner in which a management achieves the right combination of differentiation and integration of the organization's operations in response to the level of uncertainty in its external environment. And good organizational design in businesses should have excellent customer service, increased profitability, reduced operating costs, improved efficiency and cycle time, a culture of committed and engaged employees, and a clear strategy for managing and growing the business. Next, we will discuss the global environment in which businesses operate. So, some influences on the global environment include social forces. So social forces represent personal relationships. For many cultures, personal relationships are built on an ongoing exchange of favors. Personal relationships and trust form a central determinant of success, both within the firm and its external interactions. Next are technological forces. So each nation and each region within each nation has its own unique innovation system that forms a key component of the environment or business. These innovation systems differ significantly, with some offering distinct advantages for the firms located there. This reality rests to a large degree on culture, social capital, education, and entrepreneurship. Advances in information technology have combined with innovations in microelectronics to create a host of new opportunities for e-business activities in every business sector. The third, we have economical forces. Economic forces differ among nations and continually change over time. Analyses of their likely impacts in the creation of appropriate economic strategies can be the central determinant of a firm's success. The attractiveness of a particular market depends on its industry structure, including the competitiveness of existing firms, the threat of substitutes and new entrants, and the bargaining power of suppliers and customers. New communication technologies have facilitated international outsourcing, enabling each firm to locate each activity in whatever country offers the optimal combination of cost, quality, and other attributes. And fourth, we have political and governmental forces, and these are capitalized because I find them more important. and political and governmental forces are related to each of social, technological, and economic forces, and these forces play a key role in the building of social capital, the fostering of entrepreneurship, and the facilitation of immigration. And there are many ways through which cultural values shape political forces and through which interest groups influence government decisions.